Hey, hello, Lulus here, and today I want to talk about my experience from playing Final Fantasy XI. In short, Final Fantasy XI is a very good game, and it can be like my number one most favorite Final Fantasy game, but too bad I don't have a computer and internet connection back then in the year of 2000. I am a Final Fantasy XIV player, and I have like 500 days of playtime on my 14, and I have been interested in trying 11 since last year, but then because 14 announced that they will take inspiration from 11 for the new Alliance raid for the next expansion, so I think now is the best time to hop into 11. My first experience from playing 11 is of course the Play Online client. Play Online client is the launcher of Final Fantasy 11. I don't really have any trouble creating my account for the Play Online, but the thing that really captured my attention is the BGM of Play Online. The BGM really throw me back to the year of 2000-ish, where people just starting to discover internet. Okay, after the play online, I finally able to get into the game. I choose Tataru because I always like playing as a Lalafell. I always like playing as a small race in video game, and I play Lalafell in Final Fantasy XIV. And then I choose Warrior as the starting job of the game, thinking that, oh okay, maybe Warrior is a tank in this game. And there is not any Paladin option on the choice. And until this point, I don't know if Warrior is really is a tank job or not, but I kinda have a feeling that Warrior is actually a DPS in this game. So after I choose my race and I choose my starting job, or class, I get thrown into the game. The first thing that I realized that this game looks like the original turn-based Final Fantasy game with a lot of menu to choose from. So let's say you want to attack, you need to like choose the attack menu and then you need to choose which monster you want to attack. But it is an MMO, and I streamed the game on the Twitch, link on description by the way. And I got a lot of helps from the viewer as well. Like, for example, there is a viewer that told me that my aspect ratio is wrong. The graphic looks weird because the aspect ratio of the game is wrong. And then there is another viewer that told me where I should go, and so on and so on. Generally, I really like the community of this game. I feel like the Final Fantasy XI veteran player are really very welcoming to the new Final Fantasy XI player, which is I am very grateful of. And also I use the wiki guide to progress through the game because I don't really think I can play this game blindly. But even though I am using the wiki, this game feels old school enough for me. I feel like the world of Vana'diel is a really big world full of a lot of great stuff to explore, and I cannot wait to explore this game more. And the first thing that I think everyone will want when they play this game is a trust companion. Trust companion is basically an NPC that will help you adventuring in Vana'diel. This NPC will keep you safe. They will help you fighting monster on the field, and they will really help you playing this game so you can solo everything in the game. So I think if you want to play this game, the first thing that you have to do is you have to aim to try getting a trust companion as soon as you can. The story of the game is also very good. The pace pick up a lot faster than I expected compared with Final Fantasy XIV's Realm Reborn story quest. I did Windows Nation story quest, so I think if you choose the other starting city, the story will be different. There are 3 cities that you can choose, and there is this expansion called the Rhapsody of Vana'diel, where the NPC is a female character that I am for sure 100% have seen her somewhere before in Final Fantasy XIV. And this Rhapsody of Vana'diel story is looking to be very interesting, I think. I'm still at the start of this quest, but from what I read in the game, the story is looking to be very interesting, I think. And I cannot wait to play this Rhapsody of Vana'diel quest. You can feel the sense of danger in the world, like everywhere you go. If you like get ganged up by a lot of enemy, you can absolutely die. There is not a lot of quality of life in this game if you compare it with the current era MMO. Like, let's say if you want to go somewhere, you need to walk there by yourself, and if somehow you die in the middle of the road, you will get like teleported back to your home city and you will have to walk again. This game have a fast travel system in the form of crystal. So if you find the crystal of the zone, you can like teleport to the crystal later if you need. These crystals also feels like a safe spot, like a safe point, especially when I have traveled far and long to reach a certain boss dungeon, and right before the boss chamber I find these crystals. I somehow feel relieved because I can like touch the crystal, I can save my teleport location on that crystal, and if somehow I died while fighting the boss, I won't have to go back from my home point to this boss location. There are a lot of interesting stuff that I found in this game, like for example, the auction house. Instead of looking at all the available price for an item, like on the usual auction house on the current era MMO, you really have to bid in this game. Like, you don't really know the exact price of the item if you want to buy something. So you really need to think like, okay, I want to buy this item. How much this item worth for me? Like how much gil I'm willing to spend for this item. So if somehow your bid is higher or the same as the item's price that was set by the seller, you will get the item. But if the price that you bid is like lower, you won't be able to get the item. So there is some chance that you may buy an item a little bit more expensive than the price that the seller currently set. It's like a very interesting auction mechanic, I think. And the next one is the mount system. The mount system, especially the mount quest, is really interesting. Instead of the NPC giving you the mount straight away, this game has a very unique quest that you have to do before getting a mount. It feels like you are rewarded by doing the stuff that you have to do before you get your first mount. Another thing that I realized while playing the game is there is a feature in this game called Mock Garden, and I kind of feel that the latest Final Fantasy XIV Sanctuary system is basically an upgraded version of this Mock Garden. And yeah, I won't ever know about it if I didn't play 11. Okay, I have talked about all the good things that I experienced in the game, and so far I don't think that I have any bad experience in the game because it is an old school MMO, so I already expect some hardship and difficulty while playing the game. So every difficult thing that happened in the game is expected. For me, yeah, I'm okay with all the system in 11, and it is a breath of fresh air for me trying out an old school MMO, and I really am excited playing this game in the future. So far, I really enjoy Final Fantasy 11, and I really hope that you will try this game as well. It took me like 1 year to finally jump and try the game by myself. I have been like thinking back and forth wanting to try this game since like 1 year ago, but yeah, because of the next alliance raid in Down Trail, and I finally make my decision to jump and try this game for real. And if I have a PC and internet back then in the year of 2000, I think this Final Fantasy 14 may become my one of the most favorite Final Fantasy game because this game is like really good. So what do you think? Do you play the game or do you plan on playing this game? Tell me what you think. And by the way, I stream on Twitch. The link is on description, and feel free to follow me there if you want to catch me playing Final Fantasy 11 or any other video game. And you can also subscribe to my channel if you like my kind of content. I will really appreciate it if you do that. Okay, thank you very much, and see you in the next video.